The father and son podcast with a twist.
3, 2, 1.
Attention.
It's the Mood Lounge Show with Pedge Tattoos and Marco.
You are
Tuned into the greatest.
Time to drop some knowledge.
Hey, welcome to the Mood Lounge Show. I'm your host once again, Pedge Tattoos.
I'm your co-host once again.
Go off because I was hungover and I was just a fucking mess.
Yeah, you don't want to see him during that, so.
I was just fucking like. Bleh. So anyway, we started writing some stuff down because some interesting things started to happen finally.
Right.
It wasn't the same song and dance for the last couple of weeks. And secondly, I'd like to say happy anniversary to the Mood Lounge Show. It's 1 year to the day.
Is it actually or no?
Well, it's actually,
exactly.
we recorded on February 18th,
Right.
but I didn't end up putting the video up till a week later. So by the time I put this video up, we'll be a few days out past the actual anniversary, but this is show 44, and I don't know, we got like over 400 videos, 500 videos up, shorts and whatnot. I put up like 25 shorts each fucking week.
Right.
So, congratulations, Marco. We made it a full year.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
We
Thank
made
you.
it.
Hopefully, we'll get another year, and I got people helping us out with trying to push up our watch time hours because I started to dig into why aren't we not able to be monetized? Well, we're not doing live, so we can't get that stickers and all of that shit like that.
Yeah,
So
but that's
once-
all different things.
Right, exactly. But the monetization, we need I think it's 4,000 watch hours.
Really?
We're not even fucking close because the shorts don't count. It's the actual.
Why the fuck don't the shorts count?
I don't know. That's what I was reading. The shorts do not count. You need, like, if your show is whatever, half an hour, you need basically the show, the full-length show. Shorts are not counted. I don't know why. So,
That doesn't make any sense.
it kind of sucks. And then, I don't know, we had a spike on Spotify. We got up to like 800 and something people started subscribing, and all of a sudden it just took a nosedive. The algorithm just died. So I don't know what's up with that. I'm still trying to get the TikTok up. I can't change my password on my phone, and I can't log in over there. So I'm probably gonna have to make another account. This time I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna back up all the people that are following. I'm gonna make another account, and then I'm gonna, do this because I did put up a few videos, and they say we're going against TikTok policy. So I said appeal. I didn't say anything wrong. And then again, you're right. So I think their algorithm is also bogging us down. The only places that hasn't had any issues, Facebook and Instagram. That's been solid. We got 3,000 on one, 3,000 and something on the other one. So I don't know. We're more on Instagram. Our reels are getting more popular on Instagram. But so I'm gonna just keep putting it up regardless. And I put it up on Rumble. Rumble, I'm only.
Is anybody even watching fucking Rumble?
I don't know because
I've
on
never even
some of
heard
our
of fucking
some of our
Rumble.
shorts we get a couple of hundred, and then on the actual long videos we get 26 to 30 views. Kind of
Okay,
like
but what the fuck even is Rumble? I gotta ask.
Rumble was like a no nonsense freedom of speech platform. Don Bongino's on there. Trump was on Rumble. Sean Hannity was on there. They're still on, but they jumped to Truth Social, and I mean, dude, there's so much fucking social media out there. It's like, I'm not gonna sign up for every fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry fucking site because then I gotta be the one fucking sitting
It's
there.
literally just a clone of another fucking
It
thing.
is.
It's like
It's
one's
100%.
fucking, one's literally just a rip off of fucking Instagram.
100.
Threads is just a rip off of fucking X.
Yeah.
This is a rip off of that. You know
And
what I mean?
X, we're up on X, but I don't know. I guess we're not controversial enough.
Yeah, but
There's
even
no-
then, what the fuck is Threads? I gotta
Yeah,
ask.
I don't know.
It's literally, it's Instagram, Twitter. That's what it is.
That's what I think too, because like it kept telling me to join, not to join, but just to sign up.
People are People want to follow you on Threads. No, they don't actually.
They don't.
That's just an advertisement to get you to fucking
so
get it, which I don't understand. But
bullshit.
Yep,
Bullshit.
pretty much.
But let's get into this. So Trump started talking to Putin. Zelensky doesn't like it because Mad Vlad ain't letting go. He's pissed. Ukraine can't join NATO.
Right.
So basically, Pete Hegseth, Marco Rubio, and Donald Trump, they're all saying the same shit. Russia didn't start this war. Fucking Zelensky did. We were wrong for trying to push the NATO issue all the way up there. Europe should have been doing this, not the United States. Zelensky has no clue where the $200 billion has gone to. Something like $500 billion was given, but $200 billion they can't account for. So now Trump is like, I want your minerals. And at the same time as he's saying to Zelensky, I want your minerals, Zelensky is saying, no, I'm not ready yet. I can't make a deal. And meanwhile, Russia is encircling. Russia is encircling.
I'm sorry, that just sounded weird. I don't know.
What do you mean?
He's just like, I want your minerals. No, I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, well, he doesn't.
It just sounds like the girl you took the prom. You know what I mean? It's like he doesn't want to. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to give a shit up. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I feel bad, but
But I mean,
at the same time, I don't, because it's like, what the fuck?
I don't know. What's true, what's not. They're leaking information, but as stuff is leaking out. So far, it looks like Russia's encircling a town or a city in the Donetsk region. So they're completely taking Donetsk over, which Donetsk wanted to be separate, and the Donbass and all of that stuff, they wanted to go with Russia. So now they're encircling this one area like this, and that's the biggest lithium mine in all of Ukraine.
Yeah. So Zelensky's also leaking shit up his pants now, right?
Look,
since he's that fucking,
I think they're gonna
that fucked now.
They're gonna do like a World War II move, encircle the enemy, and he's gonna commit suicide with Eva Braun.
What the fuck?
And it's like,
what the fuck?
It's gonna be a Hitler all over again. They're gonna put him somewhere in South America, live another 50 years. Just give him a cocaine pipeline directly to fucking Bolivia, and he's gonna die old age until he comes out somewhere and he goes, "I need money for you. Give me funeral. Money." I give you minerals. Yeah. This ain't a fucking fluoride commercial. We don't need those minerals, my friend. So I don't know, but within this little thing, the leak that they're saying about the Russian deal with Trump, they're saying that basically Putin put everything on the table in the first talks. This is what we want. There's room for a little negotiation, but this, and this. NATO needs to fucking forget about Ukraine indefinitely. Then all American troops need to be removed post 1990 pre-NATO. When NATO came in, it was because of Germany, France, England. Those were the first bodies. Now you got Montenegro. There's NATO in Bosnia, Camp Bondsteel in Kosovo, Macedonia. It's fucking everywhere.
Right.
Czechoslovakia, fucking Austria, Germany, fucking Denmark, Sweden, everybody's joining. Poland, Hungary. Hungary doesn't want to be involved in this shit no more. Poland's starting to be like, yo, we got our own issues. We can't, everybody's turning. And basically, look, what should have happened is exactly what happened in World War II. It was between Russia and the European powers, which was then just 4 NATO countries. And it should just stay like that. I mean, what's the infringement? Why is it like global domination? Why is NATO got to be a global dominant factor?
Yeah.
So, my prediction, I think Bondsteel is going to change hands with the Serbian authorities. Under Resolution 1244, that's what it is, and it's got to eventually happen where there's going to have to be boots on the ground, they like it or not. They could say they have their own entity and all of that, and I don't want to get into it, but my guess is they're going to pull out of Camp Bondsteel. They're going to pull out of Macedonia. They're going to pull out of Montenegro. And I think eventually there's going to be some kind of the way it was post-Yugoslavia breakup, but they're going to try to maybe reconglomerate and make their own little Southern Balkan Confederate.
Like a republic or some shit, or whatever.
Not a republic. They're going to make the republic's going to be like Serbia, Montenegro, Bosnia, but they're going to make like a loose knit, like a Schengen visa where you can go throughout Europe. Except with this one,
Schengen visa.
Schengen is where it started with Germany. They started giving out, if you in the EU, you can go anywhere without a visa. You just go with your driver's license, your passport, and you don't need a visa. You don't need a stamp. They just let you in. Now, because Serbia is not in the EU and nobody really wants the EU anymore, the EU is collapsing. And like I said, I don't want to get into this whole shit. Let the people look up Schengen. If they're not fucking savvy to that, I'm sorry. I'm not going to sit here and waste fucking a half an hour explaining. Because it's just
pulling random words out again that nobody knows.
Because you didn't.
I know. It's just you pulling out very niche words and shit, like niche. Yeah, it's just like
Schengen visa.
What the fuck is saying Schengen visa?
Das ist das. Das ist un pickle.
What the?
Freaky Frau Pratzhausen. No?
All right.
So, yeah. So, I think, like I said, I think that the post-Yugoslavia breakup, it's going to, like, something's going to happen where those republics are going to...
The United Forces of Dick are going to try to fuck the country, and then they're going to be like, no, we're going to split, or whatever.
I don't think it's that. I just think...
He's really rolling with the name now. I'm surprised you didn't stop me or anything. Like, you just...
I'm letting you roll with it, because...
Sorry, bro.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
Well, I mean, what the fuck? They might as well be called that.
well, like I said, I think they're going to do that. I have a few friends that are into politics. They were saying the same thing to me, like, former Yugoslavia, it's gonna be like again a Yugoslav thing, but it's gonna be a pan-Slavic type of, everybody get
Pan-Slavic?
together. Pan-Slavic means together.
Oh, okay.
An organized pan meaning big group.
Okay.
So pan-Orthodox means all the Orthodox nations. But I think like from the former Yugoslavia and whatever, I think they're gonna form something in that eastern area. That's my guess because of what I'm reading, and I don't listen to this news. This news is bullshit. They're not even talking about this.
Of course.
But all they're saying about Serbia is like all that money that they sent to Serbia.
I gotta ask, what the fuck's with the legacy news now? Like, for some reason, Fox is just on a fucking weird ass binge. They were talking about Trump like fucking once, like a week ago, and now all of a sudden they're talking about Elon's kid rubbing a fucking booger on the damn desk.
I don't know.
What does that have to do with anything? Hey, guess what? Also, Animal of the Week, this, that, and not talking about fucking global shit. You know what I mean? Like, what?
I don't know.
What happened to the news being the news and not me wiping my ass on the fucking
Look,
toilet?
I'm going to be honest. We're not getting straight news.
No.
It's like we're
getting
getting
gay news.
Look, so they knock a plane out of the sky. They divert our attention to the plane crash, and then some crazy shit happens.
And then Elon's kid. Like,
yeah, and then all of a sudden, hey, Elon's kid
I don't
took
need
his
to know.
booger and
Yeah,
put it on
I don't
Biden's
need to know that he's
White
digging
House.
for gold. It's like, okay, good for you, man. You know what I mean?
I tell you, I really don't know. I tried to like jump channels and watch CNN or MSNBC, and let me tell you something. The crazy news that comes out of MSNBC and CNN, it's so Trump deranged syndrome. It just lies.
Forget about it. Even then, like,
Lies.
fucking, if you're scrolling on Instagram or some shit and you find a political reel, immediately fucking orange man bad,
Yeah, but I mean, like
random candidate good or whatever.
this
fucking, I'm
this,
just
this
like,
Russia
really?
thing, we've spoken about it a few times. It's really annoying to me that I'm literally seeing videos of the front line, which anybody can go on Telegram and anybody can go on these other like Sputnik News and all of that shit. You're actually going to see Leopard tanks going up, Abrams tanks on fucking fire. The Russians are dominating with motorcycles. They're saying that they think they're crazy because they're going on, literally a group of 30 goes on motorcycles and they just 3, 4 get taken out. Yes, but they're making gains. They're just coming
Well,
in.
they have no choice to because of the drone warfare
Yes.
and shit that's going on. So it's like, if you're going on foot, it's like you lose. I keep seeing every single time.
With the motorcycles, they could outrun the fucking drones.
Yeah.
So
So if they're already fucking ahead of them,
Yeah.
that's the only way they could gain ground.
exactly.
Like,
I mean, if you're in a
fucking-
person,
It's crazy that you have to be Russian Ghost Rider to win the fucking
right?
fight, but it's like, I don't know. It's just ridiculous.
Look, I don't know. I know
Fighting
that
today is just fucking stupid.
I know that they bombed they bombed Odessa to shit.
Yeah.
And I think they're gonna. My prediction, mark my words, they're either gonna take Odessa or they're gonna make a deal with the United States for Odessa. United States is gonna come in and just, dude, they're gonna take everything. There's also talks about Romania wants a piece of Ukraine. There's Romanian speaking people there. Poland wants a piece. Hungary wants a piece. And rightfully so, that did belong to them at one time. So they're going to like try to take all this shit.
Right.
I don't know. It's a can of worms that's opening up that never needed to be opened.
Yeah.
Should have been left where the fuck it was, but it is what it is. So,
Yeah.
fuck that. You got something on your list? I want to get off this fucking
Okay,
topic.
yeah,
bro.
enough politics.
Yeah.
So we know how much you love The Rock,
Yes.
but what do you think about him starting his own hair care thing?
Are you kidding?
He's doing hair care products, which I'm gonna point
pubes?
out. I'm gonna
For pubes?
No, for like normal hair. Which the ironic thing is that he's fucking bald.
Yeah.
He's a bald dude
Yes.
with hair products.
Now, I
This,
know that
once again, this pisses me off because it's like you are in something that you shouldn't be. Like, it's the same shit like as people judging for like a ballerina type thing who never danced. You know what I mean? It's like you don't dance, you don't do anything. you just sit
ballerina
there and
shoes
watch.
by a non-dancer.
You see what I mean? Like, it's just, and then Olympic judges who don't or who are not fit at all, fat as the fucking table that they're sitting at.
Yeah.
They're judging the show. Why? It's the same shit as this. It's like fucking a bald guy with no hair on his fucking body.
All right, well, look,
getting haircut.
with the judge thing.
You see what I mean? Though?
Hold on. With the judge thing, the judges were once dancers, and they just became fat because they don't dance anymore. They threw their back out doing
they
a fucking
threw their ankle out doing one move. It's like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? You got injured. You're not an expert. You know what I mean?
You know, but that I didn't even hear about this. But you know what's funny?
Because like it just happened. It's like
if it is true and The Rock wants it, the first thing that I think everybody listening is going to think Head and Shoulders.
Really?
Because it's just Head and Shoulders.
Yeah.
You know, and he can't use that name. So what's he going to be? What is
no, his name is Papa Tui or whatever the fuck.
Papa Tui.
Papa Tui. Or some shit around there.
Some Hawaiian shit, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Some Samoan Hawaiian shit. That's great. Yeah. Papa Tui.
Yeah, something around there.
But you know,
I think if I said it wrong, I'm sorry, but it's like fucking just so stupid.
So,
you know what I mean?
Any relation to Hak Tui?
Why did you have to say that, bro? What the fuck?
Papa Tui. Hak Tui. Hey, whatever happened to the Hak Tua girl?
She did her own podcast that nobody heard from right now, or nobody's even looking at her shit.
Dude, she needs to fucking change the Hak Tua to the in my ass. You know?
I think she tried to get a sponsorship with the Atlanta Hawks because Hawk Tua.
Oh,
Hawk Tua,
ingenious.
But really stupid because she doesn't play basketball at all. So it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know? But what is she going to do? Spit on the ball?
Yeah. Yeah. Two on
the
that
3-point line, she's going to give that Hawk Tua, and she misses.
That'll be fucking hysterical.
Yeah.
But yeah, Papa Tui, huh? Papa Tui. So
something along
kind of like.
At least that's what it looks like. I wrote it down.
Did you see happen? Did you happen to see the logo?
The logo?
Is it his fucking bald head on the logo?
I don't know, but everybody's been photoshopping fucking wigs on his head now. So, you know, like, just be like, hey, you know, it really works because it's like the whole point of a celebrity doing products like this is to be like, hey, you know, you could look exactly like me. You know what I mean? You know, you could look exactly like me. Yeah. If I want to look like you, I'll just get the Manscaped fucking clippers and just go. You know what I mean? Instead of getting fucking shampoo.
Wow.
So, you know what I mean? Like there's a little disconnect there when it comes to bald people and hair products.
Yeah.
You know I mean?
Look, this is news to me, and it just doesn't make any sense. And you said
it really doesn't. Exactly.
You said it perfectly.
The most ironic
bald guy selling.
Bald guy is selling hair care products.
Yeah, that's like me selling lipstick, and I don't.
Yeah, that's like a dude like being butt ass naked and selling clothes. It's like,
yeah, for real.
Like, are you not like? I know the saying like, don't use your own supply, but that's the one exception. Use your clothes.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, but. I don't know. I'm thinking about a naked guy selling clothes, man. What is it?
It's like a homeless guy being a realtor.
Heitschlang. The new guy's geared up underwear. Heitschlang. I don't know. Fucking banana hammock. I don't know. There's
a fucking law office in GTA 5 that's called Schlongberg. So that's not too far off. Schlongberg and lawyers or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. So I just had this vision.
They got really good fucking dumbass names.
They do. They do. But
I don't know if you've seen it.
So Nobody 2 is coming out.
Is it called Somebody or no?
It's Nobody 2. Oh. Nobody 2.
The fuck, man. They really missed an opportunity.
Yeah, well, so Nobody 2 is coming out, and they're going to start filming, because I've been looking into it. I heard it was going to come out in 2025, but they're starting to film in 2025. Yeah. So either they started filming in August of 2024, or I'm getting my signals crossed in what I'm reading. They're going to start in August 2025. So...
yeah, I got so fucking annoyed. Again, this pissed me off again so many fucking times. When somebody says like a movie's coming out, so you start looking up trailers,
and you see those fake
fucking trailers from from a movie that's not even fucking related, and you know it, and then scenes from the fucking previous movie.
It's all AI created.
Yeah, but like it's just so fucking annoying because what kind of dick do you need to be to fucking mislead people that much just so you can get views?
I don't know.
It's like fucking, oh my God, I got my fucking
300,000 views. Now that you're mentioning that, I forgot who reached out to me from New York and goes, holy shit, they're going to make Scarface 2. And I said, what? And he put up the trailer, and I was like, I looked at it and I said, are you joking me? It's not real. He goes, yeah, it's going to come out. Look at the trailer. I go, it's AI. It shows you fucking Tony Montana aged. But he looks like he's 60, but in all honesty, that was 40-something years ago. He would be like fucking 80. You know what I'm saying? If not a little more. And all it was just the Scarface character, you know, like whatever, AI fucking... It looked retarded. I knew from the first 2 seconds in, I was like, they took the old one. He goes, when they wanted me out, I came back in from The Godfather and this and that. And then they started pulling like... all these guys, and you could see that, it's like the I don't know if you ever seen they have a supposed trailer of The Simpsons with Adam Sandler.
Right.
You've seen that?
I think
It's
so.
fake as shit. It's AI.
Right.
It's not even in the works. They're not even talking about it, but whatever. So it's shitty stuff like that. And it's like, it's pissing me off because when I look for trailers to see, it's like there's so much bullshit they say is going to come out and it's not coming out. Like Expendables 29. Like, it's like, it's bullshit. It's not coming out, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I agree with you.
I'm getting a little agitated.
I wish they would remake the fucking Scarface game though. That shit
the
was
Scarface
good.
game?
Yeah, they made like a, I don't know if it was a PS2 or a PS3 game. It was so fucking fun though.
Really?
Like it took place right where the movie ended.
Okay.
And he fights his way out.
Uh-huh.
But like the game was so fucking funny because you have like an auto aim mechanic, but the whole gist of how that works is you need to get balls. You know what I mean? So you get that during you get that by killing people, but that's an actual mechanic. I got my balls on my word. So he has it it adds to his balls meter.
Cool.
It's actually called balls. Like when you kill a few people, you'll have like plus 40 balls in the bottom right corner. So you would love that shit.
Yeah, they should remake that.
Yeah, they should. Like in today's graphics, that shit would go fucking.
Yeah, they should.
Crazy.
They should
look like another GTA.
They should do that, and they should, for shit
Wish they
and
would
giggles.
pick it up, man. They did a lot of good fucking movie games and shit, but like it was kind of really hit or miss. They did a Sopranos game, which they got the actual fucking actors. They got the actual actors to do voice acting.
Okay.
It's just the game was like fucking weird,
Yeah.
like weird and retarded. Some of the cutscenes were CGI. It was like,
Right.
It was not.
Well, I was just thinking, you mentioning that, I was saying to myself, like, it would be great if they did the Scarface game. They ain't gonna get fucking Al Pacino to do it because his voice is fucking like.
That's why they should just remake it and reuse the voice lines already that they have.
They could do that,
Yeah.
or I had an idea, like, since Jin Kid is fucking in jail for the next fucking 25 years, they should let him record, just fucking 3 hours a day until the movie's done, and he can't make any money off that. I mean, for his daughter, maybe, like, that money can be put in a fund for his daughter because he fucking whacked out his wife and her fucking lover, which I would have did the same shit. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Catch them with my own two. I'd be like, yo, I don't. Boom,
Nice to meet you.
bitch. Hey, what's up?
Plus 50 balls.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, 100 balls. Bing, 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 bing. But if not that, because since AI is so fucking crazy, all you need to do is just let AI hear the voice.
Honestly, I don't think it's there yet though, because like you're still gonna need somebody to speak like enough, like in the range.
But
I mean,
the AI, if it listens to a voice,
okay, but like that's what I'm saying though. You need somebody to speak like enough of the language like to give it that range because there's a lot of words that jump off. Like if you say some shit like xylophone, it's not gonna be anywhere close to orange. Right. So that's where the AI gets confused, and it kind of
listen. I understand.
Sounds like a radio.
I understand what you're saying because I've heard like some of these reels that come up now are AI induced reels.
Yeah.
So when you listen to it, it's not Morgan
it's
Freeman.
Joe Rogan trying to sell you fucking.
And this is what they were talking about a year ago. They were saying like how, this is going to cut into our work, our voice acting, and this and that, and blah blah blah.
It's not there yet, though.
It's not there yet, but you know what?
Like it's not.
It's rampant.
Yeah.
They're going to start using it in TV. Once they start using it in TV commercials, these actors could kiss fucking dick, bro. They ain't going to see another fucking penny.
Yeah.
And then what's going to suck is people that do imitations ain't going to have any work either because those are the main, sticklers of the industry. It's like people who do the imitation spot on.
It's funny. People still prefer those, like when it comes to like anything. Like if somebody's doing like a Mr. Krabs voice or whatever the fuck, they prefer that rather than the AI. Honestly, I do too because it's like.
I do too because it's more authentic.
Yeah.
And you see all that.
You can hear him like trying to not fucking laugh like the whole time, and like the AI is just like it's close, but then like sometimes like some of the words it's like
no, the AI is too perfect, and you can't have it perfect.
Yeah,
like
but
when
it's not even too perfect. It's like I know it's a robot, and I'm like, like this is not
cringe.
It's like the lines are funny. I'm like, okay, haha, but then the second time I'm like,
yeah,
this is not it, man.
But on some sad news, Marco's grandmother and my mom, she's in the hospital today. I
don't know how to fucking break any fucking news, bro. You would be a horrible doctor, man. You'd be like fucking playing with the damn.
Am I a doctor?
No.
Am I a
doctor?
doctor?
Thank God you aren't at this point, dude. Jesus Christ. You would be like, okay.
No. If I was a doctor,
you'd be sitting in the lobby.
I'd walk in from the emergency room and I'd be like, Doc, what's up?
Oh hey, you got a nice fucking jacket. Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, your son's dead.
I
Like
wouldn't
what the
say
fuck?
like that. I'd just
Yeah,
be
you
like,
would, bro.
I'd just be like, shake my head and be like, I got great news for you. The jacket looks awesome on you, but your son's dead.
Yeah. Like what the fuck?
He didn't make it. I really didn't try.
He didn't
but
make
he
it.
didn't make
but
it.
That jacket did, man.
Yeah,
That shit.
like-
You got some great fashion sense.
in the words of Tony Soprano, hey, where's the jacket?
It's the jacket. Oh.
Oh my god, man! Like the other day, Marco was sitting there and listening to fucking I don't know what. I just kept hearing, oh,
Oh my god.
it's just fucking the Paulie Walnuts thing. But you know,
No, it was I forgot who was that. Who was that guy?
Who?
That fuck, I don't fucking know. Big nose. They're all Italian, so I can't say Italian.
Italians got big
fucking
noses.
Italian guy,
Just like
big nose,
Jews.
fat.
Just like Jews.
No, I don't know. He was collecting the rent from Tony, or whatever the fuck.
Collecting the rent from Tony.
Paulie was wearing black. Everybody else should know the scene, but like I don't know. He was like fucking just. He was just fucking throwing the money at him like a motherfucker throwing him a sandwich. He was like, "Hey, I got some quarters for you too if you want." Like,
I don't
being a
remember
dick.
that.
You gotta look it up.
Yeah, I gotta look it up. I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but like I said, unfortunately, you know, my mom and Marco's grandmother's in the hospital.
Broke that news very poorly.
I don't look. It is what it is. You know, we need your prayers. If everybody can just, you know, send prayers because we came home. We went out to a friend's house. I made my famous gibanites. If anybody watches the show, so I made the famous gibanites, and like I always
Really
got,
advertising it.
I got to push it on everybody. So
Hey, my famous.
I went.
guys.
We went to our friend's house, and I brought a half a tray, and
That shit was gone.
it was gone. But I mean, like we were having a good time, just shooting the shit, like like friends do.
Yeah.
And we get home, and it was late because we would, how you get into talking and it just doesn't end, and you know how us Balkan people are. We get to the door and
Give
it
that
doesn't
fucking
end.
European goodbye. It's like 2 hours of fucking just sitting over there saying goodbye. Then you get up, go to the door. You don't walk out the door yet. You're talking about more shit. Then you get out the door.
Yeah, and there's
then you're
more.
talking about again another
And
fucking.
then you get to
story.
the car and
Then
it's
you
like
get to the
okay,
car.
and yeah,
And then, oh, by the way, I almost forgot. This fucking guy died. What?
Yeah,
No way.
yeah.
Fuck, another 3 hours.
Look,
And then before you know it, you're at there 6 a.m. in the fucking morning.
that's not the European thing. That's a straight up fucking Balkan thing. The Balkan people do that. So I don't know. I don't know anybody else that does that, but Balkan people do that. But yeah, so we did that. And we came home. It was 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. 12:30.
That's the earliest you ever came home with doing that.
Yeah, and I already just straight I slocked my pills back because I wanted to get tired in an hour, and we were supposed to watch this new show that I'll talk about. It's not a new show, it's an old show, but we just started binging it, and my mom was just like, "Oh, I scratched." She says she scratched her leg, but she had cankles. She was just
How the fuck did that happen?
this, bro. And I'm like,
How did
what
that
the
even happen? I gotta ask. Like,
Well, put it this way: her legs were so swollen they were leaking water through her pores, and that little scratch that she had was busted open, and like oozing water was coming out of it. So I was just like, I took also on top of my meds, I took a muscle relaxer because for the past 2 weeks I've been having issues. Again, because of my mom, she fell down upstairs, and I had to pick her up, and I was in a
fucking deadlifted like 200 pounds.
240.
Crazy.
She's
Damn.
big, bro. So 240, and she's only about 5'4". So there's no room. It's like a 2x2 area in her room that I could stand, and I'm trying to pick her up, and her legs are they're not going. She's not pushing off or whatever. So I fucking threw out my back because I do not deadlift. I have issues with my back. I have stenosis. I have degenerative disc disease. I'm fucked.
List goes on.
The list goes on. I'm fucked. Not to mention my meniscus and my knee. Bop, 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 bop. Anyway, I threw out my back. Went to the gym once that last week. This whole week I've been on muscle relaxers trying to unloosen this so I'm like a stiff board. I can't. I mean, you guys are seeing me move here, but you do not know when I get from this position to stand up. I'm fucking shot, bro. It's like, and I have nerve damage. It is what it is. So, yeah, so she's, my fiance was just like, let's go to the hospital. She didn't say no, but she didn't want to go. But she went. But when she got to the hospital, oh my God, all hell broke loose. I'm not staying. I'm this for hours. Meanwhile, I'm fucking out. I don't remember talking to my fiance. I barely remember. I think she called me and I spoke to her. I don't remember anything else except me saying, She's gonna fucking stay. I have not her power attorney. I have her directive or whatever that I can make the decisions. Yeah, directive decision order or whatever. So I was like, she's gonna stay, and come to find out that she was haggling with her for like fucking 3 or 4 hours till 6 a.m. in the morning till they finally came and they took her.
Why?
Because she didn't want to. She wanted to
Hey,
go
but
home.
You have like an infected leg or whatever the fuck.
It's not that it's infected. She's got.
Regardless, you have a wound. You know what I mean?
Okay, but it's not a bad fucking wound, Marco. It's the fucking legs. She's retaining water. She's got congenital heart failure. You understand?
Okay, and you see what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to just go home after that and fucking almost.
She doesn't
I mean?
care.
If you could fucking fix it,
Dude,
you should fix it.
dude, she
Not
doesn't.
fucking sit there and almost die.
Well, dude, she doesn't care. That's how she doesn't want to stay in a hospital. I understand she's bored, but what the fuck does she do here? You know? And we have this high table. This is our dining room table. So, like, after the show, we make it a dining room again. And it's just, it's pub height. So, like, your legs are constantly, like you're standing. So, me, if I have a little too much salt, like, let's say I throw a little of that fucking Vegeta and spice and fucking salt a little on the food, and it's too salty, oh, dude, my legs swell up, and I can't take Lasix because that shit fucks with my heart, So they got her on Lasix. She's fucking, the legs are coming down. I spoke to the cardiologist. He says the echo came back good, but last night the echo was bad, the echogram. And the echocardiogram, it came back that she had AFib. Her heart was beating irregular. Maybe because it was fighting to push that fucking water. Look, she has a strong heart, but she has an enlarged heart. It's not pumping correctly. And she's upstairs fucking till 3, 4, 5 in the morning playing, let's rearrange the room and make it more packed.
And then having a cup of coffee at 1.
Yeah, dude, that's just insane.
And I ask, like, anybody that does that, like, how the fuck, you know what I mean? How do you stay awake the whole night? Like, are you okay?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
She's not drinking decaf either. She comes downstairs. She goes for her walk to go feed the ducks, and then she comes back, and then she's just like
blows that shit up
8,
with
9,
creamer
and then
immediately.
she at 8, 9, she's having a cup of coffee, and I'm
She
like,
asked me if I want one. I'm like, I'm going to bed. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting ready to go to bed. I mean, like, I may not go to bed immediately, but what the fuck?
yeah,
I'm not doing anything.
true.
So I don't know.
So anyway, people, if you want to send your prayers our way, I appreciate it. If you can give us praying hands or something.
Yeah, the emojis. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
just
prefer the emojis.
just so we know you guys give a shit. But if we don't get it, it means you guys don't give a shit. So, I threw it out there. Shame on you. You know what I'm saying? Shame on you. But hopefully, God willing, she can come home tomorrow. But things got to change in this house. So, mad respect to my fiance. I was so I don't know how I would have. If I would have went, I would have been like sprawled out, like in that fucking in the
You would have woken up
ER.
in one of the beds, yeah.
Yeah, I would have been sprawled. There's no way when I take my cocktail, I'm fucking in a coma, bro. Not to mention now you put that stupid cyclobenzaprine muscle relaxer in there.
That's what it's called.
Well, I
That's some stupid ass fucking names.
I take the generic cyclobenzaprine. The name brand is Flexeril. But that shit, man, fucking loops you out, bro. Like, plus I'm taking a cocktail of sleep meds.
Right.
So I'm like, my name is Peg. I think my name is Peg. Like, it's bad, bro. It's bad. So, what do you got on your list?
What
the fuck you?
I don't know. Sorry, the fucking face, man.
What was she cackling about?
It's the face. It's the face. I go to a special school. My name is.
I like to call him George. I don't.
Fuck, man.
So,
Oh,
what
Jesus
you got on your
Okay. Astronauts are predicting, or not astronauts, NASA or whoever the fuck.
astronauts?
Or whoever the fuck.
Astronauts?
Whatever. Somebody predicted that an
Is that
asteroid.
a porno thing?
No, this is not a porno thing.
Is that car-size asteroid?
No.
S.
Car size asteroid?
S.
Is it?
S.
Is it car size?
That's what I read the other day.
Okay, because like I just heard that literally 5 days after my birthday on 2032.
Yeah, that's the
gonna
one.
hit, which is ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm literally gonna fucking blow out the candles, go to bed, wake up like next couple days, and then boom.
Well,
You know what I
here's the thing. They've been talking about some asteroid for fucking years.
Right.
And they've been saying, it's going to come. It's this. Then supposedly they said we shot a missile at one asteroid for shits and giggles to see what it would do. And it didn't do anything. It didn't make a dent. It just exploded and made little dust particles come off of it, which I think is straight bullshit. If you sent a nuclear warhead, the kind that, ICBMs that go across, I don't know, 10 megaton, 15 megaton, and you sent that shit out there, and it hit an asteroid, think it'd obliterate the asteroid. It's going to make a huge hole in the earth, and then it's going to make that mushroom cloud. I think that would.
You know how many calculations you need for that? You know what I mean? Like, to get it out there, like, however far it is.
Well, look, here's what I don't understand. If they can trail it and say it's coming for Earth, they have an actual orbit for it. Right. So they could just make the calculations to go this way as it's coming and just bang, where it's very, very far away. But I'm not getting why they haven't been doing this. So I don't really know what's going on. Now they're saying that one, if I'm correct, is the size of a car. And if it's the size of an SUV, and that little it's an SUV.
That little Escalade can fucking hit the...
That little Escalade can
Chevy
literally...
Tahoe can fuck us up.
But can, like, do the same thing that happened to the dinosaurs, to make them extinct. To make us all extinct. Yo, my man, I don't buy it. I really don't, because, I mean, we have craters all over the earth, and there's the one that's in Arizona. It's huge.
Right.
It's, I don't know, like a mile. It's huge. It's a huge crater. And if that was the one that hit and made everything extinct and whatnot, yo, like, come on, bro. That's not the size of an SUV. That shit is like fucking, I don't know, like 8 Costco's. Like,
what the fuck is this unit of measure, bro?
I don't know.
8 Costco's, 2 Walmart.
I'll tell you why Costco came to mind, because I was reading the other day that Costco's going to open up like another 10 or 12 new locations.
Where?
Not in the United States.
Why?
I thought for sure, like, hey, there's going to be another one here or in Lakeside, California. No. France, Germany, Spain, fucking Jakarta, I don't know. Some crazy places. They're going to open up Costco's. Now, I hate to tell you, but Europeans already have this what do you call it? Like a superstore? They have these superstores on lock. There's what's the name of that one? A deal, or
it's called a deal?
Lidl, yeah. Lidl, whatever the fuck.
Lidl.
It's a German thing. It's a huge everything in bulk. Then in Romania, there's another one. I've got the name of it. You buy everything in bulk. You can buy fucking air conditioners. You can buy everything in fucking bulk.
So it's basically like just
like
Walmart on steroids or whatever.
Not Walmart. It's more like a Costco, because Costco has TVs and air conditioners and all of that shit. They have everything there. You buy fucking sodas by the case. You buy fucking big ass salamis. Instead of getting like a little bologna thing this big, get a fucking bologna like this big, like a big black cock. Speaking about big black cocks,
I don't know why we got hit with the BBC jump scare.
I have to, because I mean the BBC jump scare. So
How do you want?
I don't know how to. Speaking about big,
I don't know. I don't know how you're gonna jump from fucking Costco to BBC. But
Costco's big, so is a big black cock.
they sell big ass hot dogs, just like.
Yo, my man.
Fuck, like,
so
really?
the other day me and Marco just acting our regular, which this is what I think I should do. I should start just putting up a camera from when the time I wake up and the time you wake up. We have our fucking coffee together.
Tape our conversation.
Tape our conversations. Try to edit it and be like behind the scenes of Mood Lounge.
Because he took his glizzy out. Fuck, like that's how it's gonna go. Like, what the fuck,
man? So we're sitting there. And I don't know, Marco's laughing. He's looking through his shit, and we're talking about what we dreamt the night before, trying to make fucking heads or tails out of. Yeah. Does it mean anything?
You know how you have like some weird ass fucking dreams?
Yeah.
Like, we're trying to understand if it's psychological or if
yeah,
it's just
or
the shit
like,
that you watched, like
or is it your fucking subconscious just throwing shit out from 3 days ago? You say big black cock, and 3 days later you're dreaming about getting raped.
Fucking Diddy fucking in the corner, just like being like, "Yo," you'd be like, "Oh fuck." So you see Diddy fucking walking with Meek Mill in the fucking.
Well, talking about that, Diddy hasn't been in the news whatsoever.
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on?
Diddler's going underground now. I don't know.
There you go. Or he's hiding.
He's
in somebody's ass. Wait, where's Diddy?
Fuck?
Cell number 4 in Tyrone's ass. Anyway,
that makes sense for Meek Mill. I don't know. Fuck, bro.
Oh, daddy.
What was that? Nothing.
Oh my god, man. These jokes write themselves, bro.
Yeah.
Life is just one big joke.
Yeah.
So we're sitting there.
Anyways. Sorry, go ahead.
So we're sitting there, and I don't know, just we're talking, and I don't know what the fuck came into my head. I guess because I was, I don't know if I was, I was scrolling through porn. Like I get
Why
into
were you
that mood.
scrolling through?
I don't know. Like I
What's
just
the context for this?
like, well, every day they post new shit up on fucking Pornhub and all these other sites. So I
So
was
you're
like,
keeping up with it like it's social media.
kind of, yes. It's part of my social media intake. I look at
Really, bro?
MSNBC, I get all the news out of the way, and then I say, pleasure
Big fat
time.
titties. Yeah.
I say, let's see, big black titties. Like, so anyway, what we were talking about, and Marco said, I got to give Marco the credit. I was like, you know what I hate? When I press on the window to get a little preview of the video, and the preview goes good, and then all of a sudden, a BBC jumps out. And it's like, oh, come on, man. Like, and then I go, okay, I don't like that video. Let me look this next video. It's good. Then I look at another video. And then once again, I click on, and it says, let's say, threesomes. So I'm like, okay, hey, cool. I'm thinking 2 chicks and a guy. I'm not into 2 guys and a chick. And all of a sudden, it looks like 2 girls, but it's not. And all of a sudden, the BBC comes out. It's like, what the fuck? It's like a jump scare. It's like, oh, because it doesn't like gently creep in. It's just the Death Star comes in, like that slow.
That's all the shit's just jumping in, bro.
It's like Darth Dick. it's like Maul Dick. I don't know. It's just all right. So I say that, and Marco ingeniously.
No, what jumped in my head was fucking Stewie Griffin saying the BBC. That was it. That's what jumped in my
the
head.
BBC,
So
the
like,
fucking British broadcasting system.
Yeah, that's literally what they were referencing. So it's just like literally in my head. Like as soon as he's talking about this, it's just the BBC like repeating over in my head. I'm like,
but the way you said it, you just jumped and go, what the fuck? What's the fuck with the BBC jump scare?
Yeah, that's what
I was
that's
like,
what it was.
Oh my god, that shit is so ingenious, bro. That shit is hysterical. And then Marco was the BBC. Now I'm on a different level. So Marco said the BBC, and I didn't see that thing that he was talking about. I was thinking the BBC, Austin Powers singing. Dun, 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 will ya? Dun, 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 make me take. What the BBC.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's what I thought. And Marco goes, no. And he clicks it on, and it just goes, dun, 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 the BBC. And I was like, all right. So now I'm going to have to include both for you guys to have a reference. So it's probably not as funny as it was when it first came, but dude, it was.
Sorry, you were talking about Cox and Common when it first came. Really?
What?
Dude, the BBC and when it first came.
Oh,
fuck, bro. Like, dude, you had me so fucking. The BBC.
Yo, Marco's great with the one-liners, bro. Holy.
You got me scared, bro. You just stared at me like what?
I didn't.
Bro, like, what
I
the
just
fuck?
said that. I didn't know what I was saying. Like, and you just got to like pick at it, like, and make it just, it's like a little head, little head.
What is this fucking,
I don't know.
what is this bit?
So you have anything to interject?
Well, if we're gonna talk about some off-brand gooning shit, let's talk about jerkmate. Jerkmate.
What?
Dude.
Gooning?
Yes, gooning. You don't know what the term is?
No. Educate me.
You know what edging is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they changed it from
Basically-
edging
No.
to fucking gooning?
No. Edging is
Edging is edging.
not doing that, but you're doing that. Gooning is doing it.
So gooning is fucking
No, just going crazy on.
bust.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like you're just watching and you're going crazy and boom.
Why gooning?
I don't fucking know. I don't
You
make
look like a
terms.
goon.
No, you're just going. Yeah, I guess actually. I don't fucking know.
I don't know either,
Yeah,
bro.
that's that. Okay, but
All right, so now that I know the word gooning,
okay,
I'm going to use it for the next 15
on
days.
the subject of gooning, what the fuck's up with ranked jerkmate?
What?
Ranked jerkmate.
What the hell is that?
So you know what jerkmate is,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I always get those
Literally
commercials
just it's
nonstop.
just you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
find somebody. You know,
Yeah, it's stupid.
they made a ranked version because everybody was joking about it.
A rank?
Yeah, a ranked version.
So you're
So, like-
ranking people now?
No, like you're playing their game and you're ranking up. So
What does
like
ranking up mean? I'm so fucking
you're getting a
old.
rank. Like okay. Do you not watch a lot of tournaments and shit or whatever? Like
No.
no at
No.
all, nothing.
No. Sorry.
There's no professional tournaments like that. You know what I mean? But like
Maybe.
no, they fumbled this so fucking hard. Like it literally turned into a cookie clicker game, which I know you don't know what the fuck.
I
cookie
kind of
clicker is.
I know what a cookie.
You know what cookie clicker is?
It's where you click on the cookies and you get sent somewhere else, or no?
No,
Okay.
it's literally a game. It's just
All
a
right,
tycoon, bro.
Let's
I gotta-
call this episode "Educating
I
Pet
need, to,
Tattoos."
yeah, I need to explain this for the next 10 minutes, bro. Cookie clicker, jumping off of the gooning bullshit, is literally what the fuck you doing?
Go ahead.
So Cookie Clicker is literally just a tycoon game where you're clicking a cookie. That's it. You're getting more cookies. You're buying more shit that you can get more cookies with. That's all it is. It's just a tycoon, right?
Okay.
So when I say that they turned it into Cookie Clicker, is because literally that's all it is. You're just clicking on this random ass robot in this room to get more points. You know what I mean? More splooges.
Okay.
To buy more splooges per click. To buy more fucking shit. Then you're buying a nudity poster, a magazine. Like, it literally just turns into a Cookie Clicker game. Instead of actually doing something funny and, like, playing and, like, you know what I mean? Like,
People are falling for this shit.
no, like, they just tried to bank on the fact that you could, you know what I mean? People are joking about it.
Oh, okay.
So they fumbled completely hard. They could have had something with this.
Well, leave it to my 20-year-old son to fucking hit me to some new shit and not to.
Well, yeah, no, I'm not hipping you to
And
this
look,
because, like,
and I
it's
look
fucking
so-
retarded.
And I look so retarded right now because you just went 3 words deep into me, and I was just like, "What?"
Why do you say shit so wrong, man? What the fuck? Dude, 3 words deep into you, like, what the fuck?
Here it comes.
What the fuck?
Those are the 3 words. Here it comes. Here it comes. Bah.
Top 10 quotes by Diddy. Anyways, dude, fuck.
Marco's just fucking so fucking on point today. Shit.
Anyways,
I'm so sad today. No, I'm not. Anyway,
dropping more bad news. No.
so
Yeah.
so
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on that? Actually, like,
well, I'm still
because
just like
I know you're still soaking it in, just like the
I'm
towels
like a
and
sponge.
shit.
I'm just like soaking this all in because I feel like when Tatiana talks,
Ah.
I'm so lost. I just go, yeah, I know.
I'll tell you what, though, the rank names were very funny.
Okay,
Like the actual ranks. Like, you start off unranked, right?
okay.
And then let me start reading them off because it's
Go right
gonna
ahead.
get better. You have bronze beater, right? I just started, bro. I just started.
beater?
Bronze beater, right? That's
Yeah.
your first rank. Then you got silver stroker, right? And then you're moving up in the ranks. Then you go to golden gooner, which there you go. You know what I mean? Now you know the term. Then you have emerald edger. Pretty good. Not there yet. You have platinum puller though. So
Wow.
you know you're starting to get up there. And then your top rank is grandmaster baiter. So that's after clicking fucking 7,000 times on that damn computer,
Oh my god.
playing that stupid off-brand cookie fucking, you know what I mean, cookie baiter type shit. You know?
And how did
So-
you find out about this?
What do you mean? How did I find out about this?
Did you get cookie clicked?
No, I fucking watched YouTubers play it because it was so
you
stupid.
serious?
It was so stupid. That's what it was.
Oh my god, this shit, dude. Instead of me having this happen before the show, and like me and Marco sitting there and him fucking, you know,
Well, dude, you got to learn how to do like OBS on your computer so you can actually go play it and be like, this shit's ass. You know what I mean? This shit's retarded. Because it is. It's really stupid.
dude, I just got like schooled on fucking on the show. Like
What?
dude, I'm old, man. I just gotta
Look,
Yeah,
I don't blame you because
fucking
like, it sounds so stupid.
I gotta admit it, I'm just fucking
Nah.
old, bro.
Nah. I must be old too because it sounds retarded, honestly.
It sounds retarded, but
Like,
I mean, you know all the terminology, and it's like shit's changing.
Because I'm there, you know what I mean? It's like, it's happening around
I
me.
understand, but I mean,
That's what it is. I don't know.
but
Yeah, off the gooning. Off
yeah.
the gooning.
Let's go into
Let's remove the oil from this. Okay, there you go. We're not opening wine bottles, bro. What the fuck?
But so last time I spoke about the stories from the street thing, so I'm going to talk a little bit here and there, just some nostalgia, you know. So
Once again, I love the subject changes. We go from gooning and oil and fucking Meek Mill's ass literally popping to, hey, you know,
back in the
day-
neighborhood.
back in the day, you know,
So
used to do this shit with cars. You know what I mean?
well, we're not going
Found
to
a bottle of oil in the passenger seat. Don't know what happened. Must have been Diddy's car. I don't know.
I don't even. How old was Diddy back then?
I don't fucking know.
Is Diddy my age?
Could he be?
I think he's my age.
I don't
A
know.
couple of years younger than me, maybe.
I don't
But,
know, but that's crazy that he's like almost your age and he's literally fucking. He's fucking.
He's fucking guys' asses.
Yeah.
What he's fucking.
It's just crazy to me.
But
That you can be like 50 and decide you're going to be 50 inches deep. You know what I mean? And in a gay way, which is just,
But so about the neighborhood thing. So the last time we were talking, it was like I left it off in the 90s. So I'm gonna stay in the 90s because there's so much crazy shit was happening in the late 80s and the 90s and whatever. So late 80s, we were talking about pagers.
Right.
I just mentioned pagers because of P&A paging. They were like for the whole Ridgewood, Glendale, Middle Village, Maspet, that whole little niche, they were doing the beepers,
Right.
And a friend of mine was also starting out of his house. He was doing beepers, or I don't know if he had a little shop somewhere. But I'm gonna give a big shout out to Delta Paging, because the other day I spoke to him and I was just like, what the fuck was the name? I know I have his business card somewhere in a box in the fucking storage. So he goes, Delta Paging. And I was like, oh my God. I go, his name is Danny Givan, but we used to call him Danny Pilka.
Why Pilka?
I don't know. It's a family thing.
What the fuck?
I don't know. That's like
everybody.
everybody.
The nicknames that don't.
Look, dude, we have Romanians have this thing like the Italians where they name you after something. Like it just sticks with you. So like if this guy likes to eat potatoes, your grandfather, they would call you
French fry.
No, they would call you fucking potato.
Oh.
But they wouldn't say you're a potato. They'd be like,
mashed.
John.
Yeah, John Mashed.
Like John Mashed.
That's so stupid.
Exactly.
That's
yeah. So then that family name kind of sticks with you unless you fuck it up and they give you something else. So
that doesn't make any sense.
And look, so I don't know. That's his fucking moniker. That's his fucking label. Moniker, that's his label. So
you're looking for any excuse to use them.
Romanians would all call him Danny Pilka, but everybody in the Italians knew him as Danny Givan.
Right.
Okay. So he had Delta Paging. So he didn't want to step on anybody's toes because most of the Yugos were going by P&A paging. So a lot of people wanted, he was giving better deals. He was kind of undercutting, but he made a deal with, Anthony and Phil at the time, like, hey, ba. So if you wanted to change your number and come on to his plan, you can keep the number. So they made like a little deal, they wouldn't infringe on each other, which was really fucking cool. But and then Danny brought up, he goes, yeah, man. He goes, I was doing most of the Romanians and the Yugos, the Serbs and stuff. And I was like, yeah, that's true. I remember that. And then, I don't know, it came up at that time, cloned phones. I was big into cloned phones. So I had to connect up in Washington Heights. So in Washington Heights, I'm going to break it up and explain to the people. So in Washington Heights back then, the Dominicans were on the lockdown. So the Dominicans would go by the George Washington Bridge and pull out scanners. And they would scan the mobile phones coming and on the other side going. So you would have like 6 guys on the bridge. They would just walk back and forth and just with the antennas and bop, bop, bop. Of course, after a bit, they had to start changing, keeping it wide open because the cops were starting to wonder, where the fuck is this going? Because the Dominicans were doing that and then the Puerto Ricans in lower Manhattan were starting to like, hey, you know what, we're going to do the tunnels when they're coming in and whatever. Yeah. And then they were doing it in Jersey on the other side because it was a Passaic. So they were whatever. So you had like lower Manhattan doing these. I didn't have any connections in lower Manhattan. I had most of my connections, in that area. So, and then my ex-godfather had another guy that we used for a bit, but the story with my godfather.
Right.
Not that he's a mooch. But I brought him into everything that I was doing. We were like this, like we were like brothers, thick as fucking thieves. So I always felt bad and said, I'll put up the money. And I put up the money, get a fucking garbage bag full of fucking phones, 125 a fucking phone. People that were really close to me, I'd give them to for 100, There was those Motorola flips, that really shitty plastic. I don't know how they made them so cheap because phones were not cheap, but these were like fucking just cranked out. You had a month talk time. It is
so
what
weird.
It is.
Like hearing that now, like you had talk time, or you had like
well, back then cell phones because they were new.
Yeah,
everything was like the way satellite phones are now. You were paying $3 a minute. Okay, so back then, you would get plans, 120 minutes of talk time. So anybody who wanted to get a cell phone would get the cell phone, and they would just use it for emergencies, or they would call the fucking time check and just to look cool in front of somebody talking. Phones weren't really huge. They were in the richer communities and whatever, but everybody in the middle class and lower class, for $100, you get a phone. And at one time in the city, it was, dude. So if I went and I got say 3 garbage bags filled of phones, I had at least 50, 60 phones in each garbage bag.
Right.
So do your fucking math. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, he would get rid of it. I would give him a bag, but he wasn't really getting rid of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, he would go around and try to like hit people up like, hey, come on, you get a cell phone. Oh, you can talk for 30 days. He maybe got rid of 20 phones. Me, I had the garbage bag. I'd come back to Queens and I'd just like,
Saul Goodman. Fucking.
I would just start texting people. I'd go to a payphone and just start texting, or I'd pick up one of these phones and be like, do. But what I didn't want to do, because something was telling me don't use the phone for like, business. So that's why I started doing the payphone thing, because I was smart and I knew eventually it's going to be an investigation and they're going to start calling the most frequented numbers. And if anybody's a detective doing, hey, well, we got this cell phone, we got that. Okay, so there's 300 phones. Within 6 months, they started to close in on this network, okay? And they started to bust people, okay? So I remember one time I called up my connect up in Washington Heights, and I was just like, hey, what's up? I'm gonna run through. And he was like, yeah, we ain't got nothing. I was like, yo, people are waiting. Like, people on their last couple of minutes. Some people are like fucking jonesing. They want a phone. Yeah, we can't do anything. Give me like 3 days. So I didn't say anything. I don't know what he did, whatever. He called me up because I can only give you 150 phones. That's fine. I got repeat customers. I was like, yo, no worries. And like I said, I had Queens on lockdown. Like I had pretty much, I don't know, 30, 40 guys in the Romanian club, like 20 guys in the Serbian club. Out of just the Yugoslavian community, between Astoria and, dude, I was 200 phones minimum. I was making dough. All right. So, and that was my scam. And, when I was talking to Danny was just like, yeah, you had the cell phones on lockdown. I had the beepers, and it was like a little nostalgia. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
It just like reminded me of the scams that I was doing and whatever. But that phone thing died. It didn't last
too long.
I'm going to try to say a year and change. They were still cloning phones, yes, but they weren't doing it on that mass that they were doing at the beginning, where they were, sitting there. Because what they started doing was cops would be driving around and they would be searching for those signals, because you're pinging the signals, you're picking it up. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't understand the jargon. You took cybersecurity, so you got a little bit more of a grasp on it. But I just know that once they opened up their laptop and that the antennas popped out and this and that, these guys were, finding out, and they'd be like, let's go. There's a location here. Now, there was one big apartment building. I don't know if it was projects or something, right off the Deegan that was going, Harlem River
Major
Drive, Deegan.
Right.
Yeah, so it's going like this, and you're going under to get up onto the George Washington, and there's this huge building for blocks on top. So they started doing it on the roof of those buildings. They started to get pinched little by little, and they were starting to move in different locations, because Washington Heights has a lot of areas where you could, you get the traffic. You could just stand by the fucking Major Deegan, or you could stand by the, I forgot the name of the other one. The Bronx, FDR, Bronx River. In that whole area, all these, they all interconnect. So they would just sit there and start cloning.
Right.
But what ended up started happening too was a lot of my customers were saying, hey, there's a detective call. And I'm just like, fucking don't answer. Like they would like literally, because some people would use it to beat people, like bop, 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 bop. Not everybody had phones, or they would call somebody's house and whatever. So they started seeing landlines, and they started seeing beepers, and they started like subpoenaing records, and they would like start asking people, Now what ended up happening was a lot of these dumb fucking Yugos, what they started doing was they started calling long distance. So
why? The fuck?
I don't fucking know, because long distance expensive. They had phone cards. They figured, hey, I paid $100, $125. Let me, let me call Europe. And they sit on the phone for 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
Why?
Every other day. So what ended up happening was some of those phones didn't last 30 days, because also the carrier sees that you're doing, oh, well, okay, they're calling whatever, blah, 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 blah. And all of a sudden, after like 5-6 days, they'll reach out. Remember, the phone is cloned.
Right.
So there's been times where the people are making phone calls and the guy's on the other line. Like, hello? And it's like, hello, who's this? Click, So If anybody tells you that's not how fucking clone phones work, that's exactly how they fucking work. Okay, so I know firsthand. I had somebody's. Never mind.
What the fuck?
I'm not gonna even. Fuck that. Water under the bridge. But yeah, so me and Danny were talking. We were shooting the shit. He was. I saw him in Frankie's show. He was in the chat room, and I was just like, hey, I went to say hi, and he already hung up. And I reached out to him, and I was like, hey, blah, blah, blah. And I was talking about this and about that. And he was like, yeah, I heard it on the show. And so it was just nice to talk a little nostalgia. And I just wanted to tell a little story about the streets that happened. And I'll continue with the stories of the street. I wanted to just drop note that Frankie Fiordilino, 52 Topics with Frankie Fiordilino. You guys check it out. Probably going to be on the show again. Frankie called me up and asked me to come back on. I don't know when, maybe in a couple of weeks. He wants to do a thing on the Serbian car theft people, the ring. So I'll talk about that story in depth.
52 Shades of Grand Theft Auto.
There you go. Nice. Bada boom. How many Slim Jims can you fucking change? Well, okay, so Marco doesn't know about this. Let me school Marco.
Yeah, please school me.
Slim Jim is a piece of metal. That has not.
Oh, you slim it in the fucking car door? Okay, never mind.
No, I don't know why they call it Slim Jim.
I'm gonna ask why.
Maybe the guy who invented his name was Jim.
Somebody wrapped theirs like a Slim Jim or something, or I don't understand.
This is way before Slim Jim even became something. Okay, it's like before jerky was in packets.
Yeah,
but. So Slim Jim.
It's just weird to fucking hear. Like I put my jerky stick in the door.
So that's actually considered burglary tools.
That's burglary tools.
Yeah, that's burglary tools. If you had a center punch, a screwdriver, a puller, those are all burglary tools. So if you're driving around and they decide to pull you the fuck over and they just flash a light and they see a slapjack or fucking puller, you're fucked. It's just like,
I just say that's my
what are you doing with this? Like,
that's my walking stick.
No,
fuck.
It doesn't work that way.
What if it is?
The puller's got a big weight on the end and you kind of screw it. So it's got like a screw type thing, and you screw it into the ignition, and you go like that, and you go doom, 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 and it just pulls the entire fucking ignition out. And then you just put a screwdriver in, or you could break it, and do that. You got to break the steering wheel. Look, I'm not here to fucking teach you how to steal a fucking car. And these were cars back then. You can't do that today with cars. But I don't know what you got to do today with cars. I saw some video where the guys are just walking around with fucking scanners. And they just like
trying to pick up the keys.
And they just like one of those things that you got, those fucking, what do you call those?
It's not a flipper. They're not using flippers.
Some kind of a flipper.
I mean, they probably have like some extended modules for it, but I don't know.
Well, there was one car ring that they caught. They were going up to people's fucking garages and just like going by the garage like this. And then just waiting. And then all of a sudden you'd see it go dip, dip. And the fucking car would open. They just run into the car. And now they got the fucking key, and they just fucking drive away. You got to be quick with that shit.
Yeah.
So I'll be on
today, like it's fucking just turn the car off at 1 star or whatever.
I mean, you know what? If they do find out quick enough, they can't shut the car off. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. But hey, cars are still being stolen. Regardless, cars are still being fucking stolen,
Yeah, that's true.
So, so I'm probably gonna be on 52 Topics with Frank Fiordilino and Brett. I don't know when I'll drop you guys, dates and times. You guys check it out. Hit the like button.
Comment down below.
Subscribe.
Hit the notification bell so you don't miss us.
And please, this is a new one. Share our videos.
Share. Okay.
Please share our videos.
Don't be the guy that tags everybody in the fucking video. Just share it.
Share it. Just, take it, grab it, share it to somebody.
Or do what you want. It's okay.
Yeah, do what you want. Fucking, cookie cut yourself or whatever that's
cookie
called.
Cut?
What is that? The cookie?
Cookie click?
Yeah, cookie click yourself. I don't fucking cookie click my fucking show. I don't know. Go like this so you can be like a Silver Surfer. I don't know.
All right, we'll see you Emerald Edgers in the next show or some shit. What the fuck, bro?
Platinum pushers, right?
Platinum pullers.
Platinum pullers. There you go. And we'll catch you on the next time of the Mood Lounge.
Peace.